Hi friends, this is Devansh Lakhani from Lakhani Financial Services. Today I'm going to talk about one of the most important things that we do as in our profession when we are helping startups to raise funds, and we are helping them to connect with investors, to decide their strategies, to build on their financial models, and that is none other than the document called business plan. Now, generally when we are working with startups, the business plan that we prepare is just a financial plan. We go into the nitty-gritties of the business, go into in-depth analysis of the business, ask various questions which the investor would want to know from the founder, but it has nothing to do with other aspects of life. Now, just imagine if you are running a business, if you have started your own startup, if you are an entrepreneur, if the other aspects of the life are not in order or are not in alignment with your business when you're running a business, wouldn't it affect your business? Wouldn't it affect your sales? Or wouldn't it affect the time that you are investing, the energy that you are investing? Just imagine that for a second. Say for example, if you are the founder of a startup and you are the core person, you are the most important person to kickstart that product or to build that product, build the marketing strategies, and if your health is not good, okay, that is one of the aspects of your life. If your health is not good, how would you be able to devote that time and that effort effectively to your startup? Another example, maybe say if you are having certain arguments in your family with your father, probably on a day-to-day basis, there are many instances like that. If you are having that, it might be as small as anything, any random thing, but you are having a certain argument with your father or with your brother, someone in your family. How would that environment, when you are working on something, when you are developing something, when you are trying to grow your business, how would that work? So today what I'm going to do is going to give you a one-page business plan for every startup founder and entrepreneur out there, or a young student out there who's watching this video. I'm going to give you a one-page business plan that is of utmost importance and which you can note it down for yourself. It would be something like this that you see just behind me. This is going to be a very brief kind of a business plan that you want for the year 2021. In the description below there is a PDF, that is a downloadable PDF. You all should download it, print it and laminate it and probably review it on a day-to-day basis. I'm going to just go into the details regarding it very shortly. So before we go on to how to prepare and what all needs to be done for the next year's business plan, let me take all of you guys to the school days when we were in school. Now, when say for example if we were in 7th standard or in 8th standard and we had to progress to the next standard, okay, that time why we would be progressing in the next standard? It was because of the results that we achieved in the past year. That's how when we passed in the previous year, we came and we moved ahead to the next year, that is the 9th standard. If we passed in the 8th standard, we came to the 9th standard. What happened then? Just try to remember, when our teachers, our parents, what they did, that okay, you are not good in history in 8th standard, why don't you improve in history? We are going to take better classes, we are going to take a better tuition teacher, you're going to focus more. If you're not good in maths, we are going to focus more on maths in the next year so that you improve your marks in maths in next year. So we always had a previous year's data to probably look forward to in the next year and improve upon that. Now let's come back to today's, and when you are in a business, when you're running a business and your sales has not really picked up in the previous year for whatever reason, okay, the XYZ reason, you analyze, you remove the data for that. Okay, what went wrong? Were your marketing wrong? Were your the sales funnel was not that wide enough that you could attract many leads or many customers? What went wrong? Was your pitching wrong? And you take that data and you analyze it, you break it down, and then you want to improve that in the next year so that you improve your sales, right? In the same manner, what this business plan, before you actually sit down to prepare this business plan, this one-page business plan, there is another sheet that is attached in the below description link, which is on the review of the year 2020. You have to write here what this year was for you, the year 2020. And there are in all the 6 aspects, that is financial, family, business, health, personal development, spiritual, what are your learnings, 3 learnings and 3 achievements before you move on to the next year? Because without knowing your data of the past year, you will never be able to move to the next year. You will never be able to think towards that what I need to do to grow my business, my personal self, personal development in the next year. So that is the most important thing. We have attached this particular free PDF in the link below also. Please go there and download it for yourself. List down 3 learnings, 3 achievements for all the 6 aspects for your life that are mentioned out here: financials, family, business, health, personal development, and spiritual. So that will be of core importance before you move on to the 1-page business plan and you start writing about them. So coming to the most important thing, what is this 1-page business plan and why is it important? How is it going to help you, right? What are you going to get out of this thing? So let's go into the details of what is this business plan. First of all, this business plan is for the next year, that is 2021. What I need you to do is you need to write out here, what is it, the year of what? It can be anything, the year of learning, the year of growth, the year of expansion, anything that you feel that you want 2021 to be for you and your business and your career. Alright, so mention out here what is this year of. Now there are 6 aspects which are ideally connected, as I mentioned earlier, to your business. If you are a founder, if you are an entrepreneur, there are 6 aspects of life which probably goes hand in hand, and if everything is in alignment with each other, then trust me, nothing can stop you. You are unstoppable. So what are these 6 aspects of life? First is the financial part. Okay, how is your finances? How is your personal finance being? You know, how is your home finance taking care? What's your spending? What's your saving, investment, etc. The second one is the family. Like, you know, how important family is to you. You know, what are you doing with your family? How are you spending quality time with your spouse, with your parents, with your brothers, sisters, etc. Very, very important again, so that it gives you a kickstart for your business and helps you improve. Third is obviously the business, the startup that you are working on, the business that you're doing, how you're going to grow it, what's your goal out there, etc. Fourth is the health. Again, needless to say, very, very important. If you're not in the best of the health while working on your business or your startup, and trust me, it's going to be very difficult for the other colleagues to actually do what you are supposed to and what you are capable to do. So health is very important. Fifth is personal development. Of course, everyone wants their own personal development also. What are you doing to grow yourself, your inner self? You know, how are you working out? You know, you're doing yoga, meditation, etc., reading books, watching some good content, good series, good movies. What are you doing? Like, you know, how are you improving your personal self? What's your personal development thing? And the 6th and the last one is spiritual. Not everyone is spiritual or religious, but what are you doing on that level? Are you, it obviously gives a lot of upmanship when you are into when you are spiritual, when you are trying to grow that within yourself. So what are you doing there also? So these are the 6 aspects which I firmly believe are very important, which, if they all are in alignment, it really would help you to grow. So now coming to what I want you to do in all these 6 aspects. When you see all these 6 aspects, there are 3 things that I've mentioned out here. One is habits, goals, and give up. What I want you to do is, in all these 6 aspects, these 3 points, you need to write down 2 things under all these 3 points for all the 6 aspects, what you are going to do in the year 2021. So the first one is habit. Now, what kind of a habit are you going to develop, right? What are you going to do in terms of, say for example, you are a spender, okay? You are an avid spender, you like to spend quite a lot on shopping, etc., food, travel, etc. So probably the year 2021, that's one habit that you wanted to change since years but never have been able to. So you could put out here, one is habit, start to save, learn to save, or stop spending a lot, spend in a budget, in a limit. So that's one of the examples. The second one is give up. There is a very good saying in Hindi, kuch paane ke liye kuch khona padta hai. So if you want to achieve a goal, if you want to improve, you want to focus on that goal, achieve that goal for the next year, what are you going to give up? What is your bad habit that you know it's a bad habit? Okay, it's not that it's an unknown commodity. You know it's a bad habit, but you've never taken action to give it up literally. So what are you going to give up to probably achieve a certain goal, right? And the third one is obviously your actual goal. What do you want to do? Say for example in health wise, your goal would be, I want to lose 10 kgs in this year, I want to lose 15 kgs in this year, 20 kgs in this year. It could be anything. Get a six-pack ab. So you need to work towards that. How does your habit change? Or what do you give up to get six-pack abs, right? You need to give up oily food, butter, cheese, etc. All those things, not to mention a lot of things. But that's what I mean when, these three things that you need to put under all the 6 aspects. Mention two things. 2 points under habits, give up and goals, what you want to do for the next year. Obviously a detailed plan of this can be put in another sheet elsewhere, but this is just a 1-page business plan which you need to just print it, laminate it and review it on a day-to-day basis. Put it in your office, put it in your room, review it on a day-to-day basis. Trust me, it will change your life. It will take you to the levels that you have visualized, you have imagined, and it would work wonders for you. So this is what a 1-page business plan is, and what we have done here very, very beautifully for you guys who's watching this video is put across these both the PDF documents, that is the review of the year 2020 and the year 2021, the business plan for 2021. I've put the PDF documents out there. You can download it and print it, laminate it, review it on a day-to-day basis. This will definitely change your life, guys. Thanks a lot.